It is going down as we turn up for day 2 of the Asia Cup 2024 from Singapore. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice. Angelo Zagarakis, a.k.a. The Czar, alongside. We got 6 games in the books. Pools B and D, qualifying pools B and D are officially done. It's all up to A and C in the men's and women's competitions for the remainder of the day, which will officially set our main draw beginning tomorrow here in Singapore from the OCBC Square at Singapore Sports Hub. What's up, young fellas? We got fans of all ages from all over here supporting their team, supporting their family members from their respective countries. Love to see it. This multicultural game of 3x3. And again, only going to get better, I think. Didn't see a whole lot of groups A and C yesterday because B and D did the heavy lifting, but now it's groups A and C's turn. We're going to start in the men's competition in qualifying draw A with Chinese Taipei and Hong Kong. There's a look at the group. We've also got Iran in that group. We'll get our very first look at them. As for Hong Kong, I believe we saw, yeah, we did see. Did we see Hong Kong at the end of the day yesterday?
The girls.
My wires are, yeah, it was.
It
was the women's team. You know, you got to be politically correct these days. Sorry.
Well, I think I was still decent, but yes, the ladies.
Chinese Taipei are your 8th seed in the men's competition. Last 2 trips to the Asia Cup, not bad. Made to the quarterfinals in 2022. Finished 9th last year. So they're looking to take it a step further and become one of those teams that potentially reach the semifinals. I really have a genuine shot at a medal. We'll find out. For Hong Kong last year, 19th. So they didn't make it out past the qualifying draw. So that is what it is. Chinese Taipei taking the court here first with Jingping Shi, Jiang Cheng, Wei Kai Lin, and Xianping Yu.
I'll tell you what, I know those kids very well. I've been observing them for the past few years at the U23 level. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fare against the experience.
What do you say? How talented are they? What do they need to work on?
Well, they were competitive. The main thing is they lack physical density, which is, I think, a trait for most Asian countries. You don't have so many on this part of the geographically, like Macau, Hong Kong, where in the men's bracket you have a lot of size because it's the Chinese influence. It's a community that's so similar. So you're going to have big bodies. But Chinese Taipei, be it the girls or the boys, they're going to be thinner. They're going to be quick, though. They're going to have that first step. They're going to have that shooting ability. So they're going to be aggressive defensively. They're going to try to drive you and make it a game where you're going to tire up trying to catch up with them for 10 minutes.
Yeah, they look a little bit like Malaysia to me.
Yeah, very much so. These are the countries I'm talking about. Malaysia, Chinese Taipei, it's Philippines, like it's a different mold.
So here's how Hong Kong is molded. They enter play with Kwok Chuen Chang, Long Tak Soi, Ricky Yang, and Sui Hung Yong. There's their 4 that they will try to earn a spot in the main draw with. They got some extra time warming up while we went and tried to round up some food for ourselves.
It was a mission.
Subway for me, lunchbox for you. What you have, some chicken and rice?
Some cocoa rice.
Cocoa rice, I love cocoa rice. I think you won.
I think I did.
Lunchtime you won.
I saw your face, you went kind of scrunched up.
Yeah, I tried
Well, I think we are 0 for 2 for lunch so far. Because yesterday's burger was not up to par.
Oh, man.
And now Subway's not up to par. Knowing that I'm a big Subway advocate, I went to college living off Subway.
Don't say that. We might need some new sponsors down the line. Subway, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
No, I love you guys. I mean, you should have sponsored me years ago, man.
Biggest fans of footlongs
and
ever.
consumers.
This is so good. All right, let's play ball, y'all. Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong.
first
in your face.
turnover.
Hey, if you want to get involved, follow us, please, at FIBA 3x3, also at FIBA 3x3W. Use the hashtag 3x3Asia. And we like that. We like new friends. We like that interaction. You can follow us on IG as well. I'm at 3x3 The Voice.
And I'm at 3x3 in Tsar.
Yes, you should probably spell it out because
Well,
people,
IN _Tsar, TSAR _Gram.
there we go. Instagram.
Instagram, baby. That was
Top
creative.
level. Top level.
It was top level.
creativity.
I mean, for sure. I don't know
Gang.
I don't know how I figured it out, but I was pretty excited when I did it.
Young. No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Appreciate
Mine
you.
was like a layup. People call me The Voice. I happen to call this sport 3x3. 3x3 The Voice. But you know how I'll tell you a quick story on how it came to be.
Please.
When I first started calling games for 3x3, we got both down in our ear talking stuff. No, but when I first started, I'd say some jokes from time to time, and people were like, who's the voice? Who's that voice we hear on the YouTube? Who's that voice?
All right.
And, when I would find it out, I would say, I'm the voice that you hear on the broadcast. And then that's how it developed. People were calling, who's that voice? To me saying, I'm the voice, and then the voice of 3x3.
Look, man.
That's how it came to be. Who's that voice? Na, 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 na. I'm that. All right.
Sometimes you just got to
to
know Bogdan is the one feeding herself like the bees.
Yes.
And we just follow and fall in that trap.
Yes. All the bad lines. All the bad lines that y'all hear me say are courtesy of Brody.
And first bucket of this game with Chang.
Here's Chung. Here's Chunks the deuces. He misses it.
Chung.
Oh, he put him in the blender like a cocktail.
Spin cycle got dried out real quick.
Soy with the save. Nice transition pass in here. Leads to a good look. No bucket is the result. Here come Hong Kong trying to feed it inside. And Cheong is defended well. Young is in as Hong Kong makes a substitution. And Soy is out.
And the main aspect for Hong Kong, are they going to be able to utilize the strength and the pain of Long Tak Toy? Or are they going to be in trouble trying to match up with the speed of Chinese Taipei? By the way, I really appreciate that little story. I didn't know how it came about.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I share it from time to time. Yep. It just came together naturally.
That's what I was going to tell you. Whatever is organic is usually better.
Yes.
And it came organically.
But I get players all the time who are telling me, you need to give me a nickname. Where's my nickname? And I'm saying you got to let these things develop organically. Sometimes you get a nickname based off of how you play.
Right.
Sometimes you get a nickname about how you look.
Or your name.
Or your name.
So many
it's,
things. Where you come from.
You got to let these things marinate. Don't put pressure on me. All right. Enough of that. I've been complaining a lot. Oh, Georgians are watching him.
Oh, big boy move.
Get out the way. Get out the way. 4-zip.
And Chung gave Toy a little bit of his own recipe.
4-zip. Chinese Taipei. She misses it. Here's you. You gets it back. You with the drive, the scoop-dee-doo. No good. Soy will take it. And he is fouled. No choice but to foul him.
You got to finish that, though.
As his presence is present in the paint. 202, 105 kilos. We go by pounds and inches in the States, so I really don't know.
So
the eye test tells me he's big. I don't know what that translates to.
I'll tell you, 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds. So.
All right, look, I can't do math that quick. He's a big dude.
Well, he's 100 and some kilos. which
So,
means
yeah.
it's going to be 200. 105 kilos is going to be 235 pounds. 240.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Young, turn around, no. Oh, Lou tired.
Oh, yes.
Oh, she
Oh,
couldn't
no.
squeeze it. The deuce's chunk. That stroke was broke. They'll clear it now.
Just
Yes. Can't even finish his latch. That's what that shot was.
he slid down.
All oxygen.
Went out.
Yes. 3-point contest. 3 minutes into the game.
Great drive.
Yang bumping and grinding like a slow jam.
Took in the bump. Stayed strong. The Chinese Taipei will come right back at you. They got the speed, and off the closeouts, they're dangerous.
Good pace. Good pace from both teams. Young with the up fake. Got him on the cut. Young probably should have looked opposite. He had a shooter in the corner right there, but
I'll tell you, it's tough though, because when you're going full speed, first of all, you're pump faking, and then giving an option to your teammate, giving him a quick solution off the cut, but you're going so fast, the body control required for you to twist around. You need a strong core right there. It requires a lot of strength. It's difficult.
That would have been a 200 IQ type play had he made the pass. But you can't complain about drawing a foul, going to the free throw line. That works too. The idea is to get points, and they got an opportunity to do just that. Young at the line. And he can get the friendly bounce. Goes down. Seen Young on the world tour a couple times.
You know what I liked about that pass?
What's that?
He wrapped it around, making sure that he gave enough time for his teammate to go and dive, because if you want to make it a quick look, in 5-on-5 you see that a lot, you're just going to like slip the ball through that little gap real quick.
You like those patient passes.
Oh, man, they're so key in 3x3, man, because the physicality of the game, you have to take it into account. There's more holding, more pushing going on. So you don't have that cleanliness, that time for you to be able to get that ball without being contested. So these make the difference, and that's a beautiful pass that you need to show in all 3x3 schools, because you got to work on those. They're critical. That's the difference between a bucket and a missed opportunity.
The little things make a big difference. 6'3", not a big gap in this game. That's a big shot. Nothing but you know what. 8-3. Chiang. He recovers. The male delivers.
And a
delayed game warning. You can't defend in that semicircle after a made bucket. Got to give the rebounding team an opportunity to actually rebound and get it cleared, start to get it cleared. Next time it'll be a technical. Uh-oh, interception. Oh, fed down to Yang. Yo, wait, he didn't clear it. Young.
Wei Kai Lindo tried to make an impossible pass, trying to go transversal, cross court, but you have all the Hong Kong arms right in the middle.
Such a dangerous pass.
Yeah, easy turnover, really. Unprovoked.
Little shoulder shimmy from Chiang. Chiang is blocked. 2-ball, corner pocket. No. You, ISO game, kicks it left. Sheet going to the spin move. Sheet with the miss. We'll stay 8-4 for the moment. Here comes you, late in the shot clock. And
got it off in time.
He did, almost hit it, raised the iron. Still no points.
That's the first real opportunity for Tsoi to go to work down low. And they need to look for this. Because Chinese Taipei is not going to be able to resist
That's baby food for him at that size on the block.
Knowing there's also the bonus looming over their heads.
Chinese Taipei, you're right, good point, with 6 fouls.
So you won't be able to push and fight as much as you did early in the game.
That's why a lead with a high foul count is never safe. It can change very quickly. You're leading by 4, but you got 6 or 7 fouls. You'll have to defend for the rest of that game much differently. You got to be less aggressive.
But it can happen. We saw it with Kazakhstan yesterday. They had 7 fouls after 3 minutes, and they stayed there.
For 6 minutes, they didn't pick up a single foul. But that's rare.
It is rare. And usually it happens with experienced teams, which is not the case yet for Chinese Taipei. Very young. They're in their learning process. They're part of that U23 program.
Yeah, not many international caps. None for you, none for Wei Kai Lin. Chun Chiang does have 9 caps, but that's about the extent of their international experience. Down low they go. And Chiang, too strong.
And don't forget, Chiang is the one that is built for senior play, for the open category. The other ones are still developing.
Nice little fader, one-legged off the window from you. Now Young to Yang. Yang with a wild shot. Chiang, he recovers. That's a bucket. 2-point contest, 4:30 to play. Yu swings it cross court. Quick step and the leg.
That's where Chinese Taipei is so good, Kyle. They're relentless with the dribble drive attack.
Chiang's getting some work done down there on the block.
Well, you see 2 philosophies. Give the ball down low, dominate physically, and use your speed on the other side to try to compensate for that lack of kilos. That's pounds,
yes.
kilos.
We call that being light in the pants. A little bit light in the pants.
But I tell you one thing, you got some people that are light in the pants, but they're very big in the pants with their talent, with their willingness to take the big shots and be clutch.
Chiang.
Great fake.
Yu with the long arms keeps the possession alive. She.
Extra pass on the right, wide open 2. Got to stay focused.
That's the man to get that Wilson to. If you're Hong Kong, I'd be feeding him as much as possible.
Him or Chung, they're just physical. They're beasts down low.
Feed the beast.
Feed the beast. But the previous play, Kyle, you had a great dribble drive action. You had the defense collapse, and Chung by himself in the right-hand corner. Like, these are the kind of shots that Chinese Taipei live off of. And if you're trying to finish over the big boys in the paint, you're gonna have to be super efficient. And for the most part in this tournament, most teams, most people, they've been missing those. So rather take those open looks, especially that it's not windy right now. So
yeah.
And it's part of their philosophy. They're good shooters in Chinese Taipei.
Soy, the lefty, misses the first of 2. That's the 7th. That was the 7th on Chinese Taipei. So they are in the penalty. 3:40 to go. Qualifying draw A action coming at you from Singapore on the final day of our qualifying draw. Comes Chiang. There went Chiang. Just that little poke there at the end, that prevents an easy layup. Got to earn it at the line now.
I'll tell you what I'm going to say. I always teach my players, if you're going in the lane, the situations where I would allow you to go one-handed within your dribble is really when you went past your opponent and you're by yourself. But if you're trying to get past traffic and help side, get that ball with both hands and snatch it. Don't allow the opponent to poke at it, because that would have been a wide open layup or an and-one. But going one-handed to try to add some style to it or something, you're just going to turn it over.
We're just going to pretend like we didn't see that free throw.
Not going to comment on that.
Pull up. Young. That's still going. Didn't hit any iron, so shot clock violation. Hong Kong on the brink of being in the penalty defensively as well. They got no more to give. So they're going to have to play a clean defensive game as well. Be put to the test right here, right now. Pull up.
There you go. There you go.
Extra pass for you.
That was the same situation. Draw the defense, kick it out.
Young, oh, scoop-de-doo. That was flavorful. I like that little Euro.
It looked like it traveled, but it's awkward. I haven't seen when he picked up the ball exactly. I would need a replay.
Well, it's not going to change the result of the play.
For sure. It went fast. It went fast.
Oh, the technical for the second delay of game. So that's what we're seeing, this free throw here from Chiang.
Right.
Chiang, oh, wait, whoa, he missed it. Chinese Taipei only leading by 2 points here. And under 3 minutes to go. Not quite crunch time yet, but it's getting there. Chiang cha-ching.
That was with the glass.
Money. Did he? He went off the
went off the glass.
How did you see that from this angle?
Well, because you saw how the ball went in.
Well, you are sure.
Yeah.
It is your area of expertise. All right. Sheet. Oh, ooh. He's told to go away. He's got help, though. Recovered and scored. 15-10. Chinese Taipei on top of Hong Kong. Now they want to start feeding Soy.
That's not a strong side going right.
So he's out. Soy, that is. Chiang is in.
One thing to take into account, Chinese Taipei with a win right now would set themselves up nicely in order to qualify. And it's not over though. Steph Fuzzy. Young with the corner left.
Did you call him Steph Fuzzy?
Yeah, because
oh my goodness.
I have to, man. The hair has got me confused.
That's quite plush. What he has
Because it's like the 2.0 version of Steph Curry from yesterday.
Did you watch The Simpsons growing up?
A little bit, yeah.
You wouldn't know who Sideshow Bob is. Never mind.
I actually do.
You know Sideshow Bob?
I actually do.
All right, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. For those that are curious, Google is your best friend right now.
15-12, minute 56. First game of the second session. Two is on the way. Black. Yang knocks it down. There's Chiang to the crib. Right-handed lay. Keeps the game separated by 2 points. Yang. Now when ricochets off the iron. Chiang hands it over. Chiang down low. Instead, they're going to let Lin let it fly. That was spit out by the rim.
Got to box out.
Oh, travel call.
I've seen a lot of teams pay the price for not boxing out this tournament.
Fundamentals matter.
You don't have to be the best defender. Just prevent your opponent to go get it.
You know, we should start a hashtag. Fundamentals matter. For basketball in general, especially 3x3.
Hashtag details.
Yes, please. I see less and less of it. I see more skill, but I see less attention to the small things. Boxing out, getting low on defense. I can't tell you how many players I see playing defense standing almost straight up. My coach would yank you off the court if you did that when I played.
You would get no burn.
Lin goes to the spin.
The box out.
Tip, yep, it's the tip. Chinese Taipei, 17, Hong Kong.
Tahiti Young with the finish.
Got a couple of fakes with him. What? 17-15. You gonna get this work. 3-point advantage. Swing. Chiang. It's on the way. Goes down. 18-17. Huge is right. Gonna be a big finish to this game. With 15 seconds to go, Soy got a hand on that. Blocked it, and a shot clock violation is the result.
Was a super clean block and a super critical block. And Soy cuffs it out, ready to go for the last possession. What they're gonna choose.
Man,
You're going for overtime or you're trying to win it? Talk to me, Kyle. Talk to me, Kyle.
Let's see.
Talk to me, Kyle. One possession, down one. What you gonna do?
I'm going for the win.
I would too.
Yeah, I'm going for the win.
I would too. Well, I tell you what. The philosophy is trying to go for the kill shot, but if the defense makes a blunder,
yes,
take whatever they give you.
If I've got something that's easy, layup to tie, yeah. But we'll see if they have a play that's specifically designed for a situation like this that they can go to with 12 seconds left.
They're going inside. They're going inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
no! He just lost some friends. Yang just lost some friends.
The wedding cake was right there, about to be laid on the table.
And he dropped it.
And he dropped it.
You won't get a better opportunity than that.
Well, Chung has missed the layup earlier, has missed the free throw earlier, so he could miss one right now.
Well,
he does not.
They got two. They're shooting two.
He does not miss the first one.
The next one, it will very likely put this on ice unless something crazy happens, a foul on a two-point attempt. And
we've seen that too.
And a make. That's what it would take.
But if he makes it, it's over.
Got to be the icing on this cake. The wedding cake that the czar.
He misses!
He misses.
And did get...
They're going to take a closer look.
Oh, they need to. They need to, because that could decide the game. 4.4 seconds. They got another shot at overtime.
All you need is a look. 2 to tie. From my vantage point, it looked like it was off of Chinese Taipei. I could also just be wanting to see a thrill here at the last 4 seconds.
We're going to have the answer right now.
Yeah, there's the replay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, to me, because Soy is trying to gather it towards himself.
So official Devlin is still over at the scores table, getting a look at the replay, wants a closer eye on this one.
Plus, you got a little bit of that sun that gives that extra shiny on the screen. I don't know how you call that. The
glare.
The glare, thank you.
Yep. Even on our monitor. Yep, red ball, red ball.
There you go.
All right.
I like the fact that we're pretty
thorough
with the way we see it.
Yes. Okay, here we go, y'all. 19-17. Looking at it, either a tie game that will send it to overtime or a Chinese Taipei win. It's all up to Hong Kong here. They head it off. Young, no, misses it, and that's it.
I'm sure Yang feels sick about this missed opportunity to send the game to overtime. He's gonna have another shot at winning and hopefully helping Hong Kong qualify, but Chinese Taipei is in the driver's seat at this very moment.
Good win for that team. Played well. I think Hong Kong have got to shake this one off and again start to play to those strengths much sooner. They end up falling by 2. And credit Chinese Taipei for a well-played 10-minute sprint. We ain't taking our track shoes off yet. We still sprinting. We got more to come here as we will get to the women's competition next and see Iran take on Macau. They're in the tunnels as we speak. Hop off the mic for just a quick second, and then we'll get it over to the ladies' competition, qualifying draw A. All right. Our first look at Macau's women's squad coming out in the all green, lacing them up against Iran as we get into women's qualifying draw A action. Tatsuo Nagoshi and Eddie Liu to officiate this one. I don't have any idea what to expect from these teams, but I'm excited to see. I like the mystery of a matchup sometimes.
Well, my anticipation is that Iran is going to try to use up the length to create gaps, force defense to collapse, and shoot it from the outside. I expect Macau to attack closeouts like they mean it and use up speed to put Iran on its heels.
Team Iran with a ninth place finish at last year's edition of the Asia Cup. Macau, we've never seen them here. It is their debut. Did play in the 2016 World Championships, but that's the extent of their national team experience in 3x3. So here we are, and here we go. Team Iran with Fazeh Shariati, excuse me. Farnaz, Koda Moradi, Mala Abedi, and Nejin Rasulipour. Macau with Chi Cheng-su, Hyo Tong, Kai Ai Chan, and Man Kei Chan.
That ball, such a tease.
I told you these girls ain't loyal. No, they ain't.
So they're not matching up on the free throw.
Shadiati.
And not matching up puts you in trouble guarding the closeout, Kyle.
That quickness could be a problem.
Well, I'm pretty secure with my assessment of how those two teams are going to play. The main idea for me also is I see many teams in this tournament not matching up on the free throw and allowing the opponent to have a player roaming freely. It's
transition.
Right.
Deep, yeah, they don't. They gotta learn that.
They gotta learn. Great.
Oh, what a
basketball
find.
IQ.
What a find. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Nejin Rasulipur. You like that, huh?
I like that a lot.
She's got some international caps under her belt, and it's gotten better and better each time. That one's stolen away. Here comes Iran. Rasuli swings it to the right. That one missed. Rasuli snags it. Oh, she blew the crib, though. She blew the crib. Oh.
3 times. 4 times.
Uh-oh. It was probably dangerous.
5
Count.
times.
Uh-oh. Yeah, 5 straight misses. That can't happen. Got to make them count when you get those opportunities because buckets are so hard to come by anyway. Here's Rasuli. Down on the block. Up top now. Mid-range. Too strong. Rasuli's turn. She'll let it fly. And that one hits the right side of the iron. Out of bounds it'll go. Minute and a half into this qualifying draw A action. And here's Sue.
Iran is aggressive. Iran makes everything hard for Macau.
Long rebound. Recovered. Abedi sets the screen. Shadiati moves it left. They get it back down to Abedi. Good bucket. Harassing
I like
defense.
the effort.
Yeah.
Abedi.
Uh-oh, Sue to the crib. And Sue for you.
You got to appreciate when you have the taller players, the more impactful, close to the basket players that make the effort to pressure the ball, make life hard on the shorter guards that are obviously quicker, but it's taking a toll on you defensively, but you're making the offense work so hard that you get them tired as well. And then it's a battle of the will. It's a battle of who's going to have the stamina, who's going to have the ability to fight the acid lactic in the legs. For those that never played 3x3, you'll understand the day that you try it out and try to keep up playing 10-minute sprint, shooting the lights out.
2 ball.
Kodamoradi.
Over Suli, weaving her way to the bucket, uncontested, but warning, defending in the semicircle. That is the restricted area after a made bucket. Man, these smoothies we got are delicious.
I'll tell you that. Boost. That's called Boost. Love
Yeah.
that. Love it. Mango, for those that wonder.
Rasuli to the right, drops it off left. Abedi misses it, gets it back, don't worry. She cleans up her own messes. 5-point game. Chan, long range, heads no.
Moving screen from Rasuli.
Breaking the action.
Iran right now is at attacking the game the right way, but they're building their lead through the aggressiveness of their defense. And then, obviously, they've missed a few layups down low, but they have the size. It's going to be tough to keep Mala Abedi outside the paint. And what I'm also seeing, they have purpose. They're taking the shots they're supposed to take. They're aggressive on both ends of the basketball game. And I'm nicely surprised with what I'm seeing. We already knew coming in that Iran was going to be an X factor in this group, but it's confirmed after the first 4 minutes.
They have some hoopers. Every tournament haven't medaled, but they got some of the most exciting players to watch, or at least from my vantage point over the years. I'm always curious to see who they're gonna bring and how they're gonna put it together. Right now, it's a 6-2 advantage for Iran. Shadiati, not that time.
Great hands by Abedi, but Show couldn't catch it. Driving, kicking.
All oxygen on that attempt.
Close the window, please.
Sue. Trying to force her way through traffic. That wasn't working out. Shadiati.
Using the glass again.
Shadiati. I had to get
If she makes another one, you got to keep it longer.
Shadiati. I got to make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, I think that works.
Shariari.
Yes, Shadiati. Yeah.
You got it. You had it right the first time. I don't know why you doubted yourself.
Hey,
don't doubt yourself.
You made me doubt myself.
I did not. I just said hold it longer.
You know what? Security.
Security.
Oh, Rasuli just misses the mark on her 2 attempt, but look at Iran with an 8-2 lead. Ball moving up top.
The ball moving quick. Everybody touching the rack.
Places to go, buckets to get.
Look at this.
Oh,
it's unfortunate, but I like the perspective. I like the thought process. Share the wealth.
Too unselfish though, right there.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Yeah.
One pass too many. Good D. That possession was doomed from the start.
We're gonna have 3 seconds to try to salvage it.
.511 left in the game. It's been all to Iran.
And another treble on the check ball. Playing inside. Attacking from the outside.
All right, back to it. I couldn't resist taking a sip of my smoothie. I asked Nazar to just take over for me for a second. Just if y'all got confused for a moment.
No one did, let me reassure you.
No confusion on who's the more dominant team on the court right now.
That's for sure.
It's Iran, but the game is not out of reach for Macau. They're just going to find a way to put the round thing in the round thing.
I just don't see enough offensive certainty for Macau to turn it around.
Finally get it to go down.
Yeah, but they're dominating the paint. They're dominating the opponent defensively. They have more clean shots opportunities. There is no discussing who's going to walk away with the win right now. The question is, can Macau make it a respectable finish, a respectable score?
That's a TBD. To be determined.
Wide open.
I was waiting to do it again.
He is prepared.
Oh, Chan with a nice little dime. That's a nice setup.
I promise you she's going to give you another opportunity before the end of this game. Zuli.
Yeah, she sets the table. That's good eating.
There you go. You ready, Kyle? Oh.
Oh. Maybe next time. 7-point lead.
Betty
6 to shoot. Sue.
Betty has active hands, man. She's impressive. Her activity defensively, and there you go.
2-ball corner pocket, all cloth. Where Suli is getting to it. She'll get called for the foul there. That's the 5th on Iran. But they are running away with this contest over Macau. 12-3 as they head into immediate timeout. Some of Betty's work.
But Betty's impact on the game has not been offense, even though she could be a dominant force down low. It's all the little things she does. Because I tell you what, besides the defensive aggressiveness, I like her court awareness. Anytime she gets her hands on the ball, she's looking to outlet as quick as she can. She's looking for the guards. She's going to set screens. She's just not slowing the pace down. So really appreciate the dirty job that she's doing. The stuff that doesn't make you shine to most people, but
that helps your team win.
The educated eye will. The main creators, the offensive detonators on this Iran team. Abedi.
The glass is your friend.
Call upon him anytime you want. He answers the call.
10-point advantage for Iran. Only question, not much of a question on whether or not they're going to win this. Not much of a question. Just wondering if they get to 21.
Might be a little bit short.
Rasuli. Moradi, no, Rasuli. Man, Wilson just keeps finding Rasuli. She knows what to do with it. She's not scoring, she's setting her teammates up.
You know, rebounding is also all about positioning and the feel of the trajectory. How is the ball going to bounce off the rim? Which direction is it going to go?
Well, that one comes right back to Kodamoradi, rather. Interior feed. Nope. Oh, that was dangerous.
Yep.
It's a dangerous play right there. Fortunately, nobody's hurt.
I'm always like holding my breath whenever I see a dive, a player diving for the ball. Anytime I see a player close by, standing on his feet, I'm like, oh, please don't crash. Please don't make contact in the legs, because that's the worst thing that can happen.
You always worry about those knees in those situations.
And ankles.
Knees and ankles. Well, for me, more knee than ankle. I mean, you get a serious knee injury, you may not ever be able to play again. Ankles you can usually recover from in some way.
Yeah. You're looking at like what's the worst case scenario that could happen, and you're right. The knee is really the most important. Not fragile, but the most impactful injury you could get when you're talking about the legs. So, an opportunity for a free throw. And Sue will try to unlock the scoring.
Points have been few and far between. For Macau, that is.
Long minutes of drought. go. Second time is a charm, but not matching up on the free throw gets you in trouble for sure.
Well, it could have cost him 2. It only cost him 1.
But it still cost him.
It still cost him. That's a fact. But that's kind of what you were doing, you know, when we were speaking yesterday about establishing the right habits.
Right.
And that's something that they're going to have. They're going to have to change. That transition defense and offense off that free throw line is critical.
But the main thing is what, Kyle, is imagine any kind of shooter that's been in a slump or not finding his groove. You're giving him a freebie for him to find it. And then he's capable of feeling better about himself or feeling better about herself.
Yep.
That, hey, you know what? I finally found it. I got it. I feel it now.
You know how it is as a shooter. That once your confidence grows, man, that rim just gets bigger and bigger and bigger for you.
Hey, you see the ball go through the net, and you're like, you're in trouble now.
Man, I miss those days. When you just know it's going to be money, I already know this is good. That's when you're feeling it.
And it could alter the game because now the player is potentially capable of knocking it down even if you contest it. And that's where you don't want to give any edge. 10 minutes goes by fast, Kyle. Details.
Yep.
And there you go.
Razuli. Razuli is in her bag right now.
Going for the back-to-back. That would have been a highlight.
Razuli is in her bag, 16-4. No soup for you. Sue will get it. Up fakes, shoots, misses. Deuce is chunked and missed. Minute 20 to go. Iran with no concerns in this game. It's 16-4, so they're not going to be challenged. And what a way for them to start their 2024 Asia Cup campaign.
Timeout requested by Macau.
Nice crowd here at the OCBC Square, Singapore Sports Hub, here in the Lion City, as they call it. They got a beautiful fountain, lion fountain at Marina Bay.
Betty off the mark.
Don't matter now.
But I'm sure Iran would love to finish in 21.
With a minute to go, though, that'll be tough. Need 5 points in a minute. Win is a win is a win. I already know what you're gonna say, Nat. Go ahead and say it.
I'm not saying
because you're right. Go ahead and say it. You're gonna talk about points, right?
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's a little bit different of a situation because of such a gap. I mean, Macau cannot be in a conversation in a three-way tie. So that's why I say, in this specific example, there's no need to come. You're right. A win is a win in this group, and that's enough.
I knew it was on the way, though. Okay. Yeah, 4 points.
Yeah, because the thing is, you have Republic of Korea, Iran, and Macau fighting in the three teams group. The other qualifying draws had 4 teams, which made it a little bit more important. In this one, you have such a dominating performance. Macau is already out of the competition.
1 10-minute sprint is all it takes sometimes. Kota Maradi misses the 10-footer. Just looking to salt this one away. Betty in hot pursuit, still making things difficult on Macau. Suli, no. Kota Maradi will take her shot and miss that one.
Lebedi's giving so many second opportunities to Iran. That's already 4 in a row.
Ooh, look at Rasuli.
Got to knock it down now for the highlight.
She's putting on a show, Balvin.
Almost a 5th straight possession recovered by Lebedi.
16-5, the final. Dominant opening performance for Team Iran. And qualifying draw A for the ladies. Think about the shooting that we saw from Shadiati. But the star of the show was Rasulipur. Nagin getting to it. He's gone from the youth competitions and now at the senior level is playing at a high level. 16-4, again, the final tally in favor of Iran. So enjoy the highlights, if you would. We got more action coming up next, as you would expect. And we will see qualifying draw C action in the men's competition with Tahiti and Kyrgyzstan. I don't think that one has implications. I have to look.
Well, because it's only the second game for both teams. So it has implications, but not in a way that you can qualify at that moment or validate a qualification for the main draw. It's still like the positioning games.
Oh, yeah.
Kyrgyzstan would keep its hopes alive with a win against Tahiti, but they're not in the driver's seat.
All right. We'll drive into this next contest in just a second. Wrap up the highlights for you. Stick around. We got Tahiti and Kyrgyzstan on deck from here in Singapore. So Kyrgyzstan 0-2, Tahiti 0-2. At least that's what the full screen said. These are carryovers from yesterday. I thought they played one yesterday. But listen, when you cover as many games as we do, sometimes the wires get crossed. Fact is, Tahiti's been struggling. We do know that for sure.
They did play too.
Yes.
It was the last group of the day that only played one.
Yeah.
But the Australia game was the last game before that last session. Oh, well, man, 18 game sets usually gets you a little bit confused at times. Remember when you thought about how we saw Hong Kong play, but it was the girls.
Right.
So
it happens.
It happens, man. It happens.
But Tahiti falling to Kazakhstan, and that was late in the day yesterday. They lost that game by 6 points. Kyrgyzstan played Australia and lost that contest 21-6 to close men's action yesterday. Kyrgyzstan also losing to Kazakhstan 18-14. So that's how these two teams enter this contest right here, right now. Kyrgyzstan in the red unis, Tahiti in the white. Anxious to know what your thoughts are on this matchup between two teams that have shown some signs of promise, but ultimately have fallen short to this point.
I can give you the full breakdown, Kyle. To me, Tahiti has less structure than Kyrgyzstan. They're going to have less options to propose offensively. They're going to count on the shooting outspurt from Teri Timatua. They're going to need that.
Well done.
I appreciate you. But they're going to need that because he hasn't been very efficient from a distance so far. He's been chucking it up, and that's his role on that team. But they're going to need to find the right balance and use up Michael Rouchon's height and length. They haven't been able to do that as much as they should and could, knowing that they also have Tahiti Summers that has that muscle, that strength down low. The problem is, Kyrgyzstan is a team that is more than capable to respond to physicality, and Kyrgyzstan is a team with more experience playing 3x3. So I expect Tahiti to face some matchup problems covering different reads. Kyrgyzstan loves to fake back screens and flash. They fake handoffs and go. So Tahiti will be competitive. It's going to be a battle of who wants it more.
Well, we'll find out. Australia and Kazakhstan are the class of the group. These two in front of us again, no wins. And their chances of advancing, even with a win here, are bleak, especially with the Australians playing at the level that they're playing at. Kazakhstan's got a shot as well. Qualifying draw C play.
The one thing I expect Tahiti to do, I expect them to be very aggressive in the first minutes of the game. Can they sustain in 10 minutes? That's a question mark.
Big question. 10 minutes is an eternity when you play 3x3 at the frenetic pace. Oh, that's one you got to make. Obviously did not, so that is what it is.
So Tahiti can count on Rupinia's athleticism and explosiveness towards the rim. It's not a bad team. It's just, how do you say? It's in construction in progress, like building.
Yeah, work in progress.
Work in progress. Work in progress. Thank you. It's gonna be a 3-second call in the paint for sure.
You knew it was coming before the whistle was even blown.
Yeah. but the problem is the recognition. He had the mismatch going since they got the ball. Just got to make sure that he gets it.
Pull up, 12 feet, no. Come Kyrgyzstan, or Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah,
according to some.
Well, from my understanding is it's Kyrgyzstan, but I could be wrong. But the thing is this, you don't pronounce it wrong, by the way. You don't, because of where you come from, that's how it's pronounced.
Yes.
And that's important also to the subtleties of that, because everybody pronounces sounds differently, letters differently.
I was told years ago, Kyrgyzstan.
But I wouldn't be surprised. In France, we say Kyrgyzstan. That's the reason why it's like it's stuck with me all these years.
Well, you're both right.
Yeah, you know, because the thing is the G followed by a vowel, is that what you said?
Yep.
It said G.
Okay.
That's the reason. So, so a Y, it's Kyrgyzstan in France. But if I were in America, I would say Kyrgyzstan because of how we pronounce the G in English.
You got no argument from me. We're going to let social media decide.
They're going to say we're both right, and I love it.
One zip, Tahiti. We saw the Tahitian women wrap up their competition with a win today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they got a win.
Against Maldives.
Yep, over Maldives. Even hit a shot at the last horn, final horn. So they'll leave Singapore with some confidence.
And pride.
And pride. Can the men duplicate that success and effort?
Well, right now, they're doing a really good job making sure that Kyrgyzstan does not provide us with those nice collaborations that we expect from them. Can they start now?
Top of the key, no good. Rebounded to the corner. No. Oh, wow.
That's a bad miss right there. Can't hesitate. You got to take that shot.
That big, you just got to dunk everything.
If you want to lob it up, you better lob it up. That would be a way to do it. This time, they found that mismatch down low.
got to do the stance 206. You're getting the rock, and that he looks taller than 206, man. He looks like a 7-footer to me.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He looks like a footer, bro.
That's the way to lob it. Oh, gotta go strong though.
Man, I thought we were gonna get a dunk there. Womp, womp, womp.
Plus, he got the long segments. Like he looks like he can scratch his knees without bending forward. Oh yes.
There's a two that goes down.
Rupina.
Maui Rupina actually did an interview with our media team. Had some interesting things to say about 3x3 and what he likes about the game. Talked about loving the pace and the speed of the game and having an opportunity to help grow 3x3 in Tahiti and the responsibility that comes with being a trailblazer. I thought it was really cool. FaceTime. This ain't no video chat app. 5-3. Dishes broken up. Oh, thrown back in his face. All right. Persistence pays off. Stuck with it. End up sticking to Jay.
You know what Aaliyah would say? If at first you don't succeed,
yep,
you better make sure you try again.
That's right.
If first you don't succeed. I set him up. You see, guys? You see, I'm like I'm the setup guy. Just to make sure that we can enjoy the many layers of the voice.
Yeah, keep teeing me up.
I will.
I think people like my singing better than my commentary. You think I should do it again? If at first you don't succeed. All right, I'm gonna stick to commentating for now, but
yeah.
The jury's still out on the singing. So.
How do you guys say it on your side of the pond? Don't quit your day job. Is that what they say? Is that what they'll say?
Don't worry, I ain't quitting my day job. Kapako, meantime, stepping up to the strike.
But I think the defense has overtaken the offense on both sides. They're having a very hard time getting that ball in the bucket. And 6-3 is a very low score.
Yeah, especially considering that we're under the past 4 minutes of play now. But I'd be lying if I said that we haven't seen it day 1 and day 2. There's been some of these games that just, teams have had a tough time finding the bottom of the bucket.
Let me reassure you, we're not going to see that day 3.
I don't think so. Main draw. The direct qualifiers. Ooh. Did he put it between a grown man's knees?
He did. Didn't think twice about it either.
I need to see a replay on that if we can.
I think we will. You
so
asked your
the key ingredient for Adiev is nutmeg. Oh, what a beauty.
Nutmeg for the eggnog. I'm telling you, 6'4", that was pretty.
Adiev gave us a look too. He knew that we were talking about that on the broadcast. We see you, Adiev. Man, that was my favorite thing to do. When either on the dribble drive, throw it through somebody's legs. I didn't execute too many passes through people's knees, but come on, man, that's a grown man. You don't throw it through his knees like that.
I was more of a hitman. I went for the headshot anytime I had the opportunity to just mess up your psyche. It's like, put a hand up. I shoot better with the hand up. That was like, I would talk to them. I have so many trash talk lines. And there was a guy that I knew actually tattooed too late under his elbow, right on his tricep. Because when he would shoot, all you could see is his tattoo saying too late on his arm.
I like that. That is creative. Adiev.
Trying to pass it in a space that did not exist.
No. He suffocated him there.
Sean doesn't have to touch this game.
All that height.
Time to call. dancing the waltz with Wushon, but the pivot foot slipping and sliding way too much.
We got a 6-4 game, a thriller. Scoring is tough at the moment for both.
It is, but Tahiti is doing a better job than Kyrgyzstan. So the boys are on track right now to match up what the girls achieved.
At the moment. So
at the moment, they're on track.
They must get more from their big man. It's just too big. From Michael Wushon. I play with that size. Should be dominating in a game like this. Can dominate. Oh, that'll count with the foul. Tahiti trying to pull away here. Leading at 8-5 at the moment. So Tahiti Summers will get a chance at the stripe. And he will not knock that down. Beautiful move.
Did Kapakov hit him with the hezzy, the big man?
Yeah.
He did, didn't he?
Pulled a disappearing act on that man. I wasn't going to mention it. Putting salt in that man's wound.
Not the prettiest of games, not the ugliest either. Tahiti up 3. Kyrgyzstan has been unable to propose anything besides the little nutmeg of the pick and roll. We haven't seen them execute that pick and roll enough. We haven't seen them move the ball around and propose a succession of collaborations between players. On one end, you got to give credit to the aggressiveness of Tahiti. They're fighting, they're scrappy, fine. But Kyrgyzstan is capable of doing much better.
I agree. Here's what I don't agree with. DJ Laz playing Michael Jackson's Thriller song while this is happening right now.
Maybe your
DJ
Bluetooth
Laz
connection is
the best
on.
in the game, but why in the hell is he playing Thriller?
You did mention Thriller about a minute ago, you know that.
It's such coincidence.
But that's what I'm telling you.
It's
DJ Laz is connected.
DJ Laz, it's 8-6. With 3:46 left, this is not a thriller in any way. Turn that off, please. Don't disrespect Michael Jackson in this way. No.
Don't do it.
Laz is in his own zone right now.
He's in his bubble. And he got the fan on him. Jealousy remains.
Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool. 3:35 and count. Tahiti. Oh, that was swiped away.
Peko tried to sneak one past him. Wasn't happening.
Peko long. A lot of heart on behalf of Tahiti to be up now with 3:23 to go. Yeah, Peko tips it. Stolen away. Straight on 2. No good. Travelers go.
I'll tell you one thing. Tahiti's defense has been very consistent all game long. They fight over, they push, they contest, they switch high.
Kapako. Oh, Kapow. Oh, missed it. Missed the shorty. 8-6. Jump.
Extra credit practice coming up for Wushon after this game. You got to go to the practice court once again, work on that finishing touch.
Yes.
Agreed?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Another chance here for the big fella. Long range attempt. It's no good.
Kyrgyzstan has trailed the whole game, but they're still in position to potentially win it. And Tahiti is not in the safe spot.
No. So neither one of these teams have managed to put together any consistent offense, and even with a Kyrgyzstan win at 0-2, neither one of these teams are moving on. This is a pride game, like we've been saying for many games today. It's really about Australia and Kazakhstan in the next men's contest. In this qualifying draw C group, that's going to be the one. This is just for pride.
Yeah, but Lukinov's ankle, not sure he's going to be capable of playing. Oh, great move. Shout out Kevin McHale once again. Up and under, everything.
Oh, nice little kiss off the window.
Pena says, look, not going to let my team down, but
Is that Adiev?
it is. Adiev doesn't let his team down either.
9-9. Wait a minute. Now, DJ Last, give us another 45 seconds. You can turn that thriller on in. All right, I want to hear it at the 1 minute mark if we're still tied up. Get me started.
Well, let's see if the boys on the court
Shababekov.
get you started.
Yes.
They did want to start some.
I agree. All that was yes.
Let's see if they want to start some.
I see you, bro.
We're talking about Michael, so.
Yes. We're going off the rails here.
I mean, it's 9-9.
I think people at home, when they listen, they probably have more fun when we go off the rails.
They probably do, especially when it's 9-9.
Yeah.
It's 9-9 after 8 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, it's been tough goings offensively. These games happen. But this is what the qualifying draw is for. You know.
Well, you're trying to earn your place in the main draw, and some teams just are not there yet.
This is where we separate the contenders from the pretenders. Simple as that. Neither one of these teams are contenders at the moment. With the brakes on, almost broke the backboard instead. Nice moves on the baseline. I think better defense though. And the whistle called. I believe that Rupina is going to go up to the line here. He draws the foul. The 21-year-old. Rupina, Team Tahiti. Rupina too strong. Still, Adiev online. It's a misfire.
They have to shoot it. Great defense. 12-second shot clock violation. Well, 40 seconds left.
Okay, I thought I was going to be able to approve Thriller playing in the background, but I don't. It's coming down to the wire, though.
That we cannot disagree. Pekov.
To the wire, to the limit, to the wire. Do you know the original singer?
I don't
Not the one with Kanye West.
Not the one with Kanye.
Shaka Khan.
It was.
Pekov.
Please don't break the backboard as we need it for the remainder of this competition. Like, who's not wanting to win more than the other? That's the question now.
Please, no overtime. Please.
Ooh, that should have been a foul call. But the ball stays possession of Kyrgyzstan. 2.4 seconds on the 12-second shot clock. This makes it hard. Pekov is going to have to throw a prayer up. No time for handoffs or anything else. He heard me. He missed it.
Put it up. All right, Tahiti. Can the men put a cherry on top of their appearance with a game winner? No.
You asked for overtime and you got it.
I'm going to punch you. I'm going to physically put
Could have put my hands on you.
Listen, I'm not serious, y'all. I know how sensitive some people are now, and they're like, he threatened him.
Oh, man.
Come on.
If only they understood the love, that's all.
It's all love. But, hey, I'm not loving much of what I've seen in the last 10 minutes. I'm going to be honest about that.
Look, sometimes you got a stinker. And the most important thing at this very moment for both teams is to pull it off. A win is a win, Kyle. A win is a win.
Yes.
Kyrgyzstan, Tahiti. No more time on the game clock. We still keep the 12-second shot clock. First team to 2 points will take the prize.
Don't have to force it.
They execute. Pekov.
Pekov. Oh, no. Oh, that was right on line. A narrow miss.
He checked that one with no true faith in it going down.
Adiev for the W. No, he'll get another chance. Adiev swings it. 2 for the dub. It's done. Kyrgyzstan pull it out in OT. Subanbekov is the one to deliver. It took a while, but we got there in OT. We got there, right?
We did.
It took a while, but we got there.
Next game up, it's gonna be another vibe. It's gonna be another vibe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Australia, Kazakhstan is on deck.
All jokes aside,
Oh,
congratulations to Tahiti,
Yes.
fighting it out. We like to tease people and we like to keep it real, but keep it the realness means on both sides, on both ends, and being honest about everything that goes down. The game was a stinker, but Tahiti fought it out, and Kyrgyzstan pulled off a win in the game where it could have gone either way.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Looking forward to see them improve and come back better.
Let's get set up for Australia and Kazakhstan, which is on the slate coming up next. Stick around. just like that, we back. What's up? I'll tell you what's up. The Australians, mate, the men from down under are up on top of the standings in this qualifying draw action we're about to see. Australia and Kazakhstan qualifying draw C. It comes down between these two right here, right now. Australia is unbeaten. One win, of course, will secure. And when Angelo comes back and does the math, he'll let us know exactly what Kazakhstan's opportunity would be to move on as well. So, expecting this game to be slightly more competitive. A little bit more firepower on the floor between these two. Very talented teams, each team, respectively. Don't want to count Kazakhstan out in this contest, but the question is, would they have a full roster coming into this matchup? And I think we can all see, oh, actually, they do have all four. They do have all four. There were some questions if they were going to be able to play with all four, because Timur Kaliev went down with what looked like could have been a serious ankle injury late in the day yesterday, and he's made his way back on the floor. I'm not sure he's 100%. I'm not sure how much he will play. I do know that he's here. He is present. So they got quite the task in front of them going up against the Australians. That is for sure. So Nazar is back, right?
I am here.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. There's no breaks, all right? Only the designated breaks. I'm just mad because I'm sitting by myself and I was a little bit lonely.
I tell you what, I will definitely feel bad about it, but can you just say the actual reason why you're mad?
Don't treat me like that.
Just say that you missed me. Allow yourself to open up and say that you missed me. Allow yourself to express those type of feelings.
Don't treat me like that. You know what? I don't even really need you for what I thought I needed you for. I said I was going to need you for the math, but Kazakhstan's undefeated too.
Oh yeah, the math was mathing before we even got started.
Both 2-0 teams. So look.
Well, the truth is, I would have told you before you would have even mentioned it.
Winner takes all. Winner takes all.
Well, I'll dedicate this expression to Michelle Plouffe. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Shout out to Michelle Plouffe.
Michelle, she looks good on what I saw on social media. She's moving around.
Well.
She's moving around.
That's
she's
great.
working out. So I hope that she's going to be full throttle in time. Back to the men.
Michelle Plouffe of Team Canada, by the way, in case y'all are a little bit lost.
Best player in the women's series.
Oh man, I think best player in the world in the women's competition.
We can't call her MV Plouffe.
Well, you know that's what I call her.
Is that how you call it?
Yes.
Then you see, we're connected, brother.
Yep.
We're connected.
So Kazakhstan at full strength. Remember, we saw Kaliev with that ankle injury. He's on the bench now, and we were both
wondering.
Discussing like, man, we wonder how bad it's going to be.
Well, I haven't seen him move around. Did you see him in warm up? Is he running?
I saw him walk out in warm-ups. But again, I also said I'm not sure how much he's going to play.
Right.
And I'm not sure, how well Kazakhstan matches up with Australia to begin with, even at full strength. I
don't think they match up well at all. I just think that it's basketball, and as long as you put your best foot forward, you have a shot.
That's true. It's anybody's game in a 10-minute sprint. Anything can happen. Oh, good defense there from Hickey. Thank you. Oh, two-piece combo. Blanchfield.
He was very discreet the second game in pool play, but he didn't need to shine. They utilized Debo Hickey's ability to create one-on-one in the second game. We remember in the first game, Blanchfield was spectacular with the outside shooting. So that's what we said about Team Australia. They can just do it in many ways.
Quiet as kept. Blanchfield had 15 points against Tahiti. And he had 19 points day one.
Yeah, because he only had 4 the second game.
Yep. Led everybody in scoring. So Todd Blanchfield, man, he finds a way to get it done, man. It's just something about his game. The score, and to me, It was a quiet 15.
Oh, super quiet.
Because quiet 15.
We saw him get super hot early, but then it didn't seem like he kept up with it. Oh, ma.
And the dude that looks like he should be on an Australian soap opera is taking over the show.
You know what my assessment of Blanchfield? He elevates when his team needs it to. And right now, that's the game to get to the main draw.
He's very smooth.
His shooting stroke is premium quality.
He's got a little George Clooney to him. I must say.
A little. Keep it to a little.
3-2. I know I'm not. Maybe it's
is it the hair?
I don't know. Maybe it's the salt and pepper. I could have swore I saw Blanchfield in Ocean's 11. I don't know.
No, it's a questionable call right there.
Okay.
It's a questionable call. I think you get too caught up with the salt and pepper.
Okay. 1 point lead for the Aussies.
Hickey slips. Couldn't get his feet right. So Kazakhstan has its hands full. The main thing is, can they get outside shooting efficiency in this game? Kaliev has not stepped in already after 2 minutes, and we had a few dead balls, so he might not play at all.
Oh, nice action there from Kazakhstan. And a reminder, in case you didn't know, if you're new to the Asia Cup, Australia has hogged the golds. They are the winningest country in this particular event with 3 gold medals for the men and 3 gold medals for the women as well. And on a 24-game win streak all the way into the final of last year's competition. He ended up losing to Mongolia in heartbreaking fashion. But they have been stingy with the gold medals.
Well, I'm not mad at them for that. The winningest percentage as well.
Oh yeah.
In both categories.
Oh yeah.
Above 80%.
That goes without saying. They different.
But Kazakhstan responds to the challenge so far. Oh! You got to wrap it around though. O'Donnell has too much length.
To Blanchfield. He drops it off. O'Donnell, wait a second there.
Yeah, you got to go up. They were already playing with the limit, and when Blanchfield handed it off to O'Donnell, just got to go straight up if you don't want the ref to call that 3 second.
Yeah, he probably traveled too.
Oh, so he did after that for sure. That was not even the primary call.
And 7:30 to go in the contest. We are just scratching the surface, just getting our feet wet. Koniso missed that last 2 attempt. I like the 2-3 tattoo though. Man, what a treat watching Mike. You know, the young kids these days, you know, say born after 2000, born 99. They never saw Mike. Speaking of Mike, that was a Mike Jordan type reverse attempt.
That was clearly Jordan-esque.
That was Jordan-esque. But seeing that 2-3 tattoo just reminded me, like, his legacy just is so grand even now. And for people that have never seen him play, it was magical. Oh,
yeah.
Hickey with the follow.
The condor.
Condors don't make that sound. What are you saying?
What are you thinking?
Sometimes I worry about you, man. I gotta be honest. I don't.
So you're not gonna take the credit for that sound?
No.
You're trying to pin it on me?
Well, I could never make a sound like that. Hickey, faker, drive, and the devastating There's some things shaking around this place.
Let's see that.
Oh, Hickey, he punched this one harder than Tyson used to.
Yeah, that was the same attempt that we had day 1.
Yeah, he missed it.
That was the same attempt. Oh.
Yeah, okay. We see you, Hickey.
Hickey. Total package. Guards, drives, flies, rebounds, passes. But warning after the reaction from Hickey and the foul call. The next one will be a technical.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, Hickey got frustrated with the foul call, saying that.
Oh, yeah. I did see his reaction. I didn't know he got the tech. Hickey getting a well-earned rest. I think he's got a spot on our top plays of the day when that's all said and done. And who knows what he might do when he gets back. Blanchfield came up shy that time. Still staying frisky defensively. Hickey's back in. Both players, a warning for blue. So they're getting a little mouthy with the officials.
Well, but they're getting physical with each other. It's like if you observe the battle to get open, a lot of arm swings, a lot of elbows. So they're both frustrated and they communicated to the refs and not to each other.
Uh-oh. Hickey on the drive, dishes it. O'Donnell can't squeeze it out of bounds off of, probably a shot clock violation, actually. I was going to say out of bounds off blue, but.
How packed is this place when Singapore is going to play? I was just thinking about that.
Oh, it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. For certain.
Looking forward to that.
This Singapore has really embraced 3x3. And not just because we're here for the third straight Asia Cup. I mean, that says one thing. But the fact that, again, we have the Youth Olympic Games in Singapore, that was way back in 2010. So
you're right.
They've been welcoming to 3x3 for, over a decade. And now we're just getting all the love. Sampson in the lane. Big boy move right there. Davey Crockett. Knifes to the rim. Up and in it goes.
How we called it, the Moletti Mohawk? Moletti Mohawk.
I don't know what you called that yesterday.
Yeah, I think Moletti Mohawk.
(7-5) contest, Australia. A reminder, winner moves on to the main draw. Pool C, Japan and the Philippines, awaiting whoever emerges from this contest. Kazakhstan not in a bad spot at all. 2-point game here.
Oh, they're in the
almost at the midway point. I don't think Kaliev has entered the game yet, though.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't played. So
yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. It's kind of like after the first 2 minutes, he had not come in already, and that's the sign of he's here to be able to show support and do the role of what a coach would do, which is kind of like give pointers. He's outside. He can watch what's going on. And Davey, big dagger. Money Davey.
He got to make a few more buckets to get that nickname, but I like the
sound of it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hickey.
That's good action. Ball still stays with Kazakhstan. Sampson as it poked away by Blanchfield.
9 seconds left on the 12-second shot clock.
Oh, that lucky to get called for a flopping technical there.
So, Money Davies hitting up.
That's back to back.
That's back to back.
Okay.
He heard me.
All right, Money Davey.
You sounds good. That's
11-5. Hey, get it to the hot hand.
Oh yeah, found him. find him. And that's going to be a foul. You can't close out that close.
Foul behind the line, shooting 2. Couple of free throws upcoming. If he had got a clean look, he might have knocked it down again. But he's on a 6-0 scoring run himself if he makes both free throws.
Correct, correct. But the main thing is this. Davey has been the shyest offensive player so far for Team Australia. We've seen O'Donnell shy.
Yep.
Obviously, we've seen Blanchfield leading in scoring the competition. Not going to speak about Dave Hickey, who hammered it down. It's been spectacular with the one-on-one play and the aggressiveness overall. He's been one of the guys that you just can't take your eyes off. But Davey has been doing all that obscure work, screening, pinning down, denying, contesting the outlets, contesting the dribble out. But obviously, he has a nice shooting touch.
Yeah, he misses the second of 2 free throws. And I'm not saying that. He does have a good shooting touch. Just saying he missed the second free throw. Well, it was just ironic. It was just ironic that as you were talking about his shooting touch, he missed.
But you know, it happens always like that.
I know.
It's like if you give praise to someone with a great shooting percentage at the free throw line, he's gonna miss it. It's like almost 90% of the time.
He's got a little personal battle going on with Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan and Hickey have been going at each other, so he's carrying that over.
Sampson, that was a good move.
Yeah, it's not the first.
Now O'Donnell got a chance to get some get back.
It's not the first time either that he's going at them and finishing at the cup.
Kyrgyzstan, drive it right, misses the hook. Australia is now in front 12-6. And you wondered how long Kazakhstan could hold up with just 3 players.
And Davey, look at this. Once again, you see, he's pressuring, he's trying to deny, dribble out action. And we saw that very exact same finish, middle of the paint yesterday. Davey with the left, he's posting up strong. He's probably the strongest body of the bunch, and that's to say when you know the physicality of Team Australia. So
Davey looks like he's been in a couple of scuffles.
Yeah,
I think.
We talked about Hickey with the bar fights yesterday, but Davey could have been the guy cleaning things up behind him.
No, I was talking about Davey.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He looks like he's not afraid to mix it up.
No, he's not. And he hasn't missed a workout in probably, like, how many years now?
13-6.
7-point lead.
And 3:29 and counting left. Last time we'll see them, both teams. There's an offensive foul called on O'Donnell. Swinging that off elbow, apparently.
Oh, Hickey! Not giving up anything.
I was reaching down and grabbing my paper. I didn't even see what he did.
Well, those two right here, they're going at each other. Konasov and Hickey just.
Let me just take a look. So Hickey.
Oh, you'll see. So he's beat on the plate, but he's not.
He stuffed him.
Yep.
Get that man some antihistamine.
You get that man a what?
Some antihistamine. That's what you use for a stuffy nose.
Yeah, how do you say it?
Antihistamine.
Oh, man, I didn't know that. God. Well, don't we teach each other stuff all the time?
I'm messing with you.
Like, don't we? I'm here to learn, man. just spread the knowledge.
That's good. Cause
share the knowledge.
I've said that before, and people probably wonder, what the heck is it? What's antihistamine? What is that?
I couldn't even pronounce it. That's why I was confused.
I just want to inspire, the research. Blanchfield. Nope, grazes the iron. Up top, Sampson, high arc. That one also off target.
Mismatch city, but Hickey made a bad pass.
Yeah, Hickey. He got bad intentions for whoever's in front of him. He better shoot the ball. What is he?
Yeah, he kind of lost track. He got into his bubble, and
but he thought he was still playing 5-on-5. 12-second shot clocks in this game.
He thought he was playing at the park.
12-second shot clocks in 3x3. It takes an adjustment. Sampson cannot squeeze it. O'Donnell will clear it. Hickey setting up outside the left wing. Davey will set the rock-solid screen. Pass is broken up, though.
How many dribbles after the pick?
Stolen right back. Look at this. Nobody can hold on to the ball.
How many dribbles after the pick from Hickey?
I don't know. It was one.
Ended up in what?
A turnover. See,
statistically, you know,
you got a keen eye for these things.
Oh man, I mean, it's one of my pet peeves. So, like, I can't help it.
Kyrgyzstan. Nope.
The reason it translates into so many turnovers, Kyle.
Davey doesn't get the stroke that time. O'Donnell, big man, strong boy. Like his game, man. At 18, can you imagine him playing 3x3 at 24, 23?
The main problem with Australia, Kyle, is that they're so remote. They're so far. And they need to find a way. Konasov is provoking a little bit. Like, I see what he did.
Whoa.
I see what he did.
It's getting testy.
Yeah, the problem is it's been like that for minutes.
Man, you don't want to tangle with the Aussies.
What happened was that Davey got fouled.
Yep. And then look at that.
We have a check
Hard
right
foul.
after that. It's here. Like, see, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well.
And then he kind of like acts like, what you gonna do? You gonna bump me? That's not a good look. But I tell you what.
And look who came in there, Blanchfield.
Yeah, of course. But of course. And you know who you should always be afraid of? The quiet guy.
Well, true.
Like, the quiet guy is the guy you want to stay away from. But that would be a scuffle I would want no part of, because the Kazakhstan guys,
yeah,
it's not like they're soft of any kind.
Yeah, that was a good job keeping that under control. That could have escalated. And,
of course.
And I think Australia was justified in being a little bit ticked off at that. You know, Konasov took it too far. He's been playing at an intense level in this game, but you can tell that his emotions have kind of gotten the best of him. And we've seen him battling with Davey. We've seen him battling with Hickey. Right. Exchanging words.
Right. And the cheap little shots, elbows and cheap shots.
Yeah, the cheap shots is taking it too far. You know.
But the thing is, and trust me, it's been chippy on both sides. So I'm not giving anybody any kind of excuse. But Konasov is responsible 100% for this specific matter. The foul was a tough foul. Okay, no problem. It's the game of 3x3. But you don't have to add the little knee to the shoulder or face.
So I believe there are double technicals assessed.
Yes, correct. And 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, hard foul. But the Australians, man, they tough as armadillos. And they're gonna bounce right back up. They let them know that they ain't like that.
You know, Kyle, I was thinking about the situation with Australian 3x3 basketball, and they have such talent. They have so many tools they can use, but so far we haven't been able to sustain in Australia high-level professional 3x3. The leagues have been dying out. They had 3x3 hustle; it's died out. And you don't have a professional Australia team that is consistent on the world tour by any means, and it's a pity because they're built for this game.
They got it. They got the toughness, and you're talking about the limited ability that they have to play, but look at all the success that we've seen them have, especially here at the Asia Cup, in the limited time.
Right.
That is
right. And the problem is that life is going to get harder and harder for the boys. The girls may have a little bit more leeway, but you're still going to have to go past China. You got to go past Japan and Mongolia. But on the men's bracket, it's getting tougher, and the competition is elevating throughout all of Asia.
Well, I do think that there are some efforts being made into growing 3x3 out there. Can't say it.
But you need an investment, Kyle, because to travel all around, even though China's not too far, but it's still a budget.
Yep.
And you need professional guys that are going to literally commit to 3x3 full time, but you need some financial support.
Yep.
You need some sponsors. You need some type of logistic that enables those guys to be able to sustain a full season.
Yep. No, I get it, but keep an eye. You know, they got the CLB out there, and Matt and Yvette. Oh, I thought he was going to dunk that.
Didn't need to.
15-6. Hickey out, Blanchfield in.
One thing you know about Kazakhstan, it's never an easy game. It's never a soft opposition. They're going to be physical with you. They're going to be scrappy. So it's a good win for Team Australia.
Oh, O'Donnell has it poked away, but not without a foul. Konisov is still unhappy.
I like Edmonds Ho's composure because he's observing, but he's like, he doesn't want to add insult to injury, giving him a tech at this moment because they've already been warned for behavior. And Konisov, like kneeling and all that, it's kind of like triggering a referee to punish the gesture. But Edmund Ho is known to be aware of those kind of things.
I was going to say he earned another technical, really.
Yeah.
With that behavior, you're showing the game up. But I think we all are ready to see this one come to an end anyway because it's not even in reach.
It's decided.
Yeah. The rest of this game is just a formality. The Aussies could potentially reach 21 points and win it before the horn. Well, that's not going to help. Davey misses the free throw. But
Money Davey is more like Baby Davey on the free throw line.
Big Baby Davis. Is that what you meant?
I said Baby Davey, like baby boy, still developing and shooting.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
See what I mean?
He's about 50%. He split a pair there.
Yeah.
But again, the
rest, gotta give him a hard time.
Yeah.
He's been doing such a good job this game.
You're just jealous because he got a six-pack. And you got a keg. I got a little bit of a keg, too. Let me stop talking stuff.
Oh, brother.
That's all right. We had our time.
I used to be a light version of Davey. Now, I'm another version.
I'm looking over at the coach's staff. Coach Dave Beworth, David Lowry over there. Look at him with the shades on.
Oh, man.
Cool,
You cannot miss him.
I think they can be proud about how their team played. They showed toughness, they showed composure, and they dominate yet again. Team Australia, unbeaten. They will cruise into the main draw and expect them to make some noise for certain. 18-7 ends up being the final. And although Kazakhstan showed up, they're going to get shown out. With a beat down. So Team Australia will go on to join Pool C with Japan and the Philippines. So that main draw is set. Set your sights on the highlights. There were plenty of them. Blanchfield got the scoring started for the Aussies. Connected from long range, left and right. We saw Hickey with the monster mash on the baseline. Saw things get testy late. Australia, though, never left anything in doubt. They take control and never look back. We'll take a timeout quickly. Not going to have much time because the next game is on the way. That's women's draw C action with Hong Kong and India on deck from here in Singapore. Don't go far. We're back in just a minute. All right, just like that, we back. Another look at Hong Kong. We did get a chance, an opportunity to see this team play to close the action yesterday against Indonesia. A Hong Kong win. Keep an eye on Agent Zero, Lee over there in the white unis with her teammates. And here's Team India once again. We got a chance to see them yesterday as well, and they cruised to a victory over NMI. So both teams come in with a win under their belt. A critical game as it relates to getting to the main draw between these two, because I think this game will very likely decide which team will be going on to the main draw.
I think Team Hong Kong is in trouble now.
Really?
I think they're in trouble.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think that India is actually in trouble. I don't think they have a chance. They can't keep up with the speed of Hong Kong. I don't see it.
I think the inside game is going to be too much for Team Hong Kong. We'll see.
All right.
It's going to be interesting.
We finally disagree on something. That's good, because if the team that I think is stronger, I get to brag and rub it in your face.
That's okay.
And if
I think Hong Kong has a chance. I'm not saying that it's a given, but I just kind of made my pick.
I think Hong Kong wins this game by 4 points or more.
The key to me is stopping Lee. If they manage to stop Lee is the real X factor in this game. If Lee manages to go party up on her opponents, then the game can, like you said, go in favor of Hong Kong. And I would completely not only agree, but expect this to go their way. But India, they have the length and strength to give them trouble.
You're right. I think Ronnie is a problem on the drive herself. So
Ronnie is a problem. Cletus in the paint has those long arms. And the thing that I really appreciated about India yesterday is they kept going to their strengths.
Well, yes. Was that a 20? I think that was
21-1.
Yeah, that was 21-1. Wow. 21-1 over NMI. I'd say that's a dominant performance for India. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying that I expect them to do that all the time, but once again, the X factor is, can you stop Lee?
Well, Lee's got to make layups. Agent Zero misses the first attempt. Oh, nice touch on that finish on the inside.
First bucket in the paint.
Yeah, India is going to draw first blood. Courtesy of number 18, Pushpa Kumar. Now it's Ronnie. Puts on the brakes. Oh, no, she'll give us for travel there. One extra step. And that possession will now go over to Hong Kong. Again, Hong Kong will have a chance to earn their way to the Olympics potentially. All you can hope for is a spot in the OQT, and they had that, both the men and the women. That drive is good. That layup made by Hui Lui Tong. Midi is not money. That Tong to Tong gets the rebound. I'm sorry, I couldn't
Let's see if people can name the artist.
I couldn't resist it.
I'm not sure.
I think that was a global hit.
Yeah, but what generation though?
I don't, man. The young people listening to us are like, these dudes are old.
Well, we're old, but we still know what's going on with the new guys.
I think so.
I just wonder and challenge the new generation to know what's going on with the old guys. That's what I'm gonna say.
Thank you.
There you go.
Because we knew the old artists, didn't we, when we were growing up?
Yes, we did.
We appreciated that music, but that song is in a, I don't know if that's one to be appreciated. The messaging wasn't the best. In any case, we digress. 2-1 contest in front of. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say music in general. You can't say that the new generation has a powerful message to its music.
Oh, right.
That is just
touche,
baby. Kool-Aid, we say. You got sank.
Here we go. Down to the post office. I think yesterday I said, all my single ladies, all my single ladies.
You did. You surely did.
Singler. Put some pressure on the defense. Where's the ball at? Oh.
So apparently the ball got
Left the
deflected
venue.
and earned back by Hong Kong.
Okay, now we're back ready to play. Tong. Hezi right. Assessing the defense. Ma.
Singler.
Nah. But a foul.
Yeah, Singler got caught off guard. Can't let people roam around in front of you like that, giving the way to the cup so easily.
Ma shooting one. Ma gets the friendly roll. Lee with the steal. Agent Zero swings it. Tong. Attacking. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Gets it to Ma. Ma elevates. Nah.
And another turnover. Cost Lee.
Time. Oh, Ma.
Almost a third. She needs to watch out.
Oh, my. Oh, me, oh, my.
There you go. Lee caught slipping, and she wants to make it up.
Good look. 2 is on the way. There's a foul call on the closeout. 2 free throws coming up for Tong.
Right now, Hong Kong is playing the way they're supposed to. They've drawn 5 fouls. They've been attacking those gaps with a vengeance. India has not put the IQ in basketball IQ so far. They are not playing to their strength. They're allowing Hong Kong to blow past them too easily. And it plays right into the hand of what you were saying. And let's see if they're going to be able to keep it up for the remainder of this game, or if India is going to react and starts figuring things out.
Well, Hong Kong's not off to as fast of a start as I thought. I thought their speed would be a real issue.
Well, 5 fouls though, Kyle.
Okay.
So 5 fouls, right? So it's still strong enough of an issue.
Oh, certainly.
Especially after barely 2 minutes played. but Hong Kong has not capitalized on what they've created so far. So I can say that India has not paid a hefty price yet, but they need to figure it out quick.
Oh, quick move. Ronnie drops off the package. It's delivered.
But you know why it got set up so easily? Because they don't match up on the free throw. So it's easy to attack the closeout.
Lee, back iron. High rebound. Goes to India. It's Kumar. Almost threw it away. Instead, that's out of bounds off of Hong Kong. That'll leave 8 seconds to work with on the shot clock. In a one-point contest, Hong Kong just slightly in front at the moment. Cletus elevates.
Cletus.
Yeah, some dramatics
the call
with that shot. Oh, Ma steps through. Good D. Cletus snags the rebound. India will have it cleared. Approaching the 7-minute mark at a 4-4 tie.
And that's the size of Cletus right there.
What you talking about, Cletus? Agent Zero ran into some trouble on the drive. Left the shooter wide open, and that's going to cost you double.
Bang, bang, bang.
The penalty for bad defense is 2 in the corner for India, who have jumped out front by 3. And I don't know if y'all heard, I was trying to tell Angela at the beginning of the broadcast that India, because of their size, and that they were probably going to be the favorite in a game like this.
You're a horrible person.
Well, I'm just saying, he
You're
was
a horrible
talking
person.
so much about Hong Kong's speed in this. But, you know, we'll see who's right in the end.
Like, it'd be funny now that Hong Kong starts putting on the like press on the gas pedal, and you're like, yeah, as I was saying,
well, we'll
Hong
see.
Kong.
We'll see. I mean, you know, I just can't be right all the time.
Guys, please keep track of all the lies, stack them up, save them on a hard drive.
Tong, quick to the right.
So as you were saying, the speed of Hong Kong
Yes.
drawing another foul.
Yeah, but you know,
that can't be right all the time.
We'll see. I'll have my opinion, you know, once we got about a minute 30 left in this game.
A minute
right?
left in the game.
You know,
the score deciding who's going to be the winner.
I just didn't want to keep tooting my own horn when I keep, you know, accurately predicting how these games are going to go.
Well, I tell you one thing though.
What's that?
If there's one girl capable physically to respond to the physical challenge proposed by India, it is Wai Ping Chan.
Yeah, you're right. Chan's a good interior player, defensively and offensively.
Yes.
Gets the free throw to go.
India's in trouble though. 7 fouls already. Can they pull off a Kazakhstan move, which is clean up the D, not commit another foul for the next 6 minutes?
I would say highly unlikely. They'll pick up another foul within 6 minutes. You know,
Ronnie, I thought she was going to draw a foul right here.
think she...
No, she did not.
Oh, she did not.
So
okay.
2.2 seconds left on the 12-second shot clock. She's going to have to shoot it up or give it inside to Cletus, and Cletus needs to turn around without even thinking. And shooting, Ronnie, what you going to do?
That's what she going to do.
Well, didn't have much choice, did she?
Tong, tough attempt.
They keep on turning that ball over, and now Lee makes sure to capitalize. Don't make me look bad, Lee, please.
Can't miss those. Oh, Tong put an S in front of that. Throw an R in there too. Strong.
Right. And
in the post.
And Ronnie should let it go. Don't foul.
That 8th foul in the penalty already. 2 free throws.
I mean, you can't have double bonus looming over you, and we haven't even reached the second TV timeout. And we're far from it, too.
6 minutes to play. Not even at the midway point of this game. And yeah, you look at that foul situation for India, and it is looming
Not matching up on the free throw will get you in trouble. You better listen to me, people. You can't afford to give open looks to your opponent like this. The game of 3x3 is too difficult. Freebies give such an edge to your opponent, and India capitalizes on it.
Pushpa Kumar with that last make. Kumar wants some more. Singla snags the rebound. Another foul on Hong Kong.
Not a lot of fouls for Hong Kong, though.
Just the second. Just the second.
But the length of Singla giving a second chance to Cletus and company to try to add to it.
9-7. Kumar lost the handle on it. It'll be white ball. Kind of a disjointed possession for Team India just in. Ooh. Active hands. Size matters. I don't care what they say. The length for India in particular has been disruptive.
But not disruptive enough. 18 fouls. See you later. Oh, Lee, second layup blown, and that gives an opportunity to run.
You know, because Lee was frustrated that she missed the layup, didn't play defense. That's the second time that that's happened in this game, and she can't let those frustrations overcome her. India now leads 11-7. Up fake and Lee off of her feet. Gets called for that foul, and that's, again, just number 3 on Hong Kong. No issues in the foul category.
Right.
Only a small issue on the scoreboard as they trail by 2 possessions. It's an 11-7 game, and a timeout on the floor. I believe India wanted that timeout.
Hong Kong asked.
Oh, Hong Kong.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because Hong Kong is trailing anyway. But the main thing, Kyle, I think that it can go either way. Truly, 18 fouls is a very big advantage. It's a huge advantage because you have so much time left on the clock, and the speed, the aggressiveness of Lee and company is very hard to contain. But then on the other side, if you have mental breakdowns, India is making you pay for it. And they're having that outside shooting efficiency with the offensive rebound presence that makes it a tough matchup, as expected.
So the India women are carrying the torch for the country. We saw the India men shocked and upset earlier today by Sri Lanka, and was that Sri Lanka?
Yeah, that was Sri Lanka.
No, it was
No,
Malaysia.
no, that was Malaysia.
It was Malaysia. Yeah. Anyway, so India's women are the last hope. They're carrying the torch, taking on the responsibility so far. Cletus elevates. Loose ball goes to Ma.
They need to watch out not to foul. No.
Oh, yeah, travel.
You know what I say? Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, no.
Shimmy, yay, shimmy, no.
Like, you can't get that to go. The referee caught it. Oh, fake handoff. Cletus, yes.
Oh, off the window. Right off the square and in. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Get up, girl. Oh, no. No.
Singla having a issue.
Bogdan, can we have a replay? Because I saw her knee buckle.
Oh, see? I don't want to see that.
Well, we need to, though. All right. Yep. I'm very sorry, guys. It's what I fear. It's what I fear. I'm very sorry, guys.
I hate to see that.
Oh, it breaks my heart.
Kavya Singla of Team India goes down. She's being attended to by the medical staff. What you hope is that the injury isn't as bad as it looked, but often the non-contact injuries.
Yeah, like had her leg been taken, maybe you could say there's a knee sprain, but when the knee buckles like that, I mean, I've seen it so many times. Let me just be wrong one time. No.
Yeah, she started to get up, and it looked like she might be able to under her own power, but
no, she can't. She tried to put some weight on it, and she collapsed right away.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Man.
That's a shame.
Our prayers goes with Singla, and wishing her a speedy recovery. We don't see them that often, but when we do, it just heartbreaker, man.
No, that certainly dampens the spirit of the game. You know, India's playing well.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously
they're
with
up 5.
Lead. Yep.
And the moment, and they had the ball. The momentum was in their favor, and Singla was a problem for them to handle. Oh, Ronnie!
Whoa.
Great thing. You got support. Kumar, her sister's keeper.
Straight up. India's still holding it down. They got 3:55 left. And 7 points to go. Hong Kong's offense is, I'm not going to say non-existent, but it certainly is has not been full steam ahead.
Look how she went down when India was up 6. Can they sustain it with 4 minutes left? That's a huge hit for Team India. And that could give hope for Team Hong Kong.
Kumar's got an ability to knock those down. The 2-point shooting in this game for India has been huge, taking advantage of the open looks that they've gotten. Some of those lackadaisical defensive plays that we've seen, you know, Hong Kong, particularly Lee. So India will have to finish this game out with just 3 players.
Man, it even took a bit of my spirit out, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had one of my girls go down with like 18 seconds left in the game in the Nations League, and it's like the hopelessness on her face when it happened. You know, it just took my heart out, and I see Singla right now on the side just wishing she could battle with her girls. And well, let's just watch the end of this one. Ronnie going strong but gets picked, and that's a silly foul.
Yeah, don't need that at this juncture in the game.
That's so silly, Ronnie. It's like double pain. Not only you're getting stripped, but after this you're completely losing sight of this game. Double bonus. It's like almost, it's not Christmas. It's not like the Easter Bunny, but that's a gift.
Big, yeah, 2 free throws and possession in a 4-point game.
So unnecessary. That's really what triggers me. It's unnecessary.
Well, Tong doesn't capitalize on the first of 2. So she does some of the work. Oh, wow. 2 tough misses at the free throw line, not even close. Tong will hand it off. This is where Lee can kind of turn the tide of this game. She hasn't had her best game. She's missed a lot of layups. She's had some defensive lapses. But this is when her team needs her most. Misses the 2 in the corner. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Ronnie chunks the deuces. That one is a misfire. Tong comes away with it, clears it left. Down low they go. Chan. Not that time. Good defense from Ronnie.
Smart defense.
Ronnie drops it off to Cletus. 3 in the key.
Ronnie makes many mental mistakes. It's like Cletus is ready for the offensive board. If you misses it, she's been in the paint, just shoot it up.
Yeah, put the shot up.
But she has the layup. Yeah. It's not like it's not there.
Yeah, well, I get the idea. She was trying to be unselfish. But
yeah, but that's not smart. And you can't give Hong Kong too many opportunities, but Hong Kong needs to keep pressing the gas pedal. They have 10 team fouls going on for them, so. Oh, huge bucket, Kyle Kumar. Turning around using the glass.
Lee travels. Wow. An uncharacteristic game, I think, for Hong Kong.
Well, Lee missed a few, not easy layups, but missed a few layups, and that played with her psychology. But guess what? Kumar goes right back to what I told you early in this game. The length and strength, close to the bucket from India.
Oh, right back, though.
He's a factor.
That's a two-piece. So Hong Kong do respond.
But Kumar is taking care of that business.
She's giving them that work, like a tip service. 17-12.
And here today, Indians are tipping better than Americans.
No, a tip, a temp service.
Temp. I'm sorry, I thought tip.
So it's called a temporary service. That's where people go.
Oh, please educate me.
Just to get jobs, you need a job bad.
Ah, gotcha.
And you go to a temporary service, and they place you in any job that they can. It's just not long term.
Okay, so you know it's not going to be a long-term employment,
Yes,
but it's like quick hitters.
Yes, quick hitters. So that's what I'm saying.
So that's how you call it in English.
That's the pun. Giving them work like a temporary service.
Oh,
You dig it?
Yeah, but if you go with the abbreviation, I wasn't familiar with
I
it.
got you.
There you go.
You know what? I don't mind explaining that.
No, it's good.
There's other people that probably want me to explain that. All right. You know what? I'm going to the truck after this game. I got.
Bogdan is in trouble. You got to shoot it.
1:30 left. 5-point lead, India. A game that has been marred a bit by Kavya Singla going down with what looks like a serious knee injury.
Yeah, I mean, it's ACL for me. Like, there's not much discussion about it. Seeing how she couldn't set her foot down, but it's the way the knee buckled.
Yeah.
When it went side to side, and that's the worst you could ever see. Cletus using her length.
And the bucket comes on the other end.
India did what they were supposed to do.
Well, this is what I was saying earlier about. Well, I didn't want to toot.
Guys,
I didn't want to toot my own horn.
Get after him in the comment
but
section.
I remember saying, like, I could see India winning this game by at least, 4-6.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what you said.
But Angelo, really, just because of the size that they had. You see, so.
Oh, you're such a con artist.
Well, hey, listen.
You're such a con artist. Oh my God. Good thing the broadcast stays as archive on YouTube. That does not save you, does it now?
Well, I'm taking my opportunity to rub it in, like I said I would. And
so you're kind of like masochist. You're trying to like torture yourself. That's what you're doing. Okay.
No, you were right, man. You were right.
Hey, it's okay. That's my job. I'm here for that, isn't it?
That's right. But also, in defense of my pick and my point.
Oh, that was valid, man.
They did not play well at all. Hong Kong, Lee in particular.
No, but you were right. Like early in the game, exactly what you exposed was unfolding before our eyes. They drew 5 fouls within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They were up. So they had the advantage. It's just that they did not sustain it for 10 minutes. And I told you, the way you thought about it was not only legitimate, but it was, to me, it was like a 51-49 odd for this game.
Mm-hmm.
It just was a bit unlucky. Lee missed a lot of things, and oh, the block, Kumar.
35 seconds left. So India just needing to put the finishing touches on this. That is the 7th foul on Hong Kong. So 2 free throws that'll bring India closer to a game point situation.
With Singla going down, it's like the hopes of anything. I'm not completely shot, but they're compromised for sure.
He's such a critical player on that team.
Right.
And the mental effect that has too. On a team that is very likely going to get this win right here, and you have a great chance of moving on to the main draw. How much belief do they still have? you know, missing such a key player.
They'll fight.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yep.
But they may come up short energy-wise.
Not having that sub, that's tough.
Just so you know, Bogdan, I'm coming to the truck with Kyle after this.
Good, yeah, we got something for you.
You're gonna have a double.
Yeah.
Double Mac double.
Get ready. There we go. The final horn. India 18. Hong Kong 12. 2-0. India moves to in qualifying draw C. Hong Kong will suffer their first loss. And again, we're sending our best wishes to Kavya Singla, getting injured in this game about midway through. And we will show you the highlights of this contest. You enjoy them. This is the only opportunity that me and Angelo will get to go to the truck and handle our business with Bogdan.
But it's there's a sour taste to this win, Kyle.
Yeah, for sure.
The injury just, I mean, you could tell the girls, they were happy. They knew it was a big win, but they felt distraught. They felt like, yeah, sour.
Yep, a bittersweet victory.
Bittersweet
for sure.
victory, thank you, yeah.
Well, we got another contest coming up before the big break that we'll take. That is the Republic of Korea against Macau in the women's qualifying draw A group. That's coming up here momentarily. Let's see what time it is. Oh yeah, we're just about a minute away from getting that one underway, but that'll be the last game of the second session. So get ready for that, as we'll bring you the Republic of Korea and Macau on deck next here in Singapore.
Thanks so much. FIBA 3x3 Singapore. 21 actions coming up. We locked in here, qualifying day 2. Next up, Republic of Korea taking on Macau. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First up, please welcome Republic of Korea. Number 11,
Republic of Korea matching up with Macau. The Republic of Korea joining the party. Next game for Republic of Korea will be against Iran. Macau playing its second game of the day. Iran, the ladies of Iran, walked out victorious quite easily from this matchup, winning 16-5. So Macau now is gonna have its hands full trying to defeat Republic of Korea, that looks like a heavy favorite in this matchup. But as you know, can't sell the bear skin before you kill it.
I like that. I was just enjoying listening to you for a second.
I appreciate that. Plus, sometimes you're entitled to have a short breather, man.
You can't count your chickens before they hatch.
I like that too.
You can't put the cart before the horse.
You're right. We say you can't put the beef, like the one that you use. I don't know how you call that in English. You don't say beef, do you?
Yes, of
the
course
cattle,
we say beef. Yes.
That's how you call it, the cattle?
Yes.
Yeah, in French we say bœuf.
Yes, bœuf.
Bœuf. On met pas la charrue avant le bœuf.
What? A who? Say it.
La charrue is the carriage.
La charrue?
La charrue.
I got to work on that.
And Bogdan has some weird Romanian saying. We don't understand. He's talking about horses and farms and.
Thinks he's some kind of linguist or something.
I don't know. Like Bogdan. One day Bogdan needs to have some camera view.
All right. This is game number 12.
It's game number 12, and the sun is starting to hit a little bit the back of my neck.
We've had a little bit of it all today.
Yeah, we did.
It's getting hotter now. We had rain come through earlier in the day. We had some nice temperatures there for a while. That was right before the rain came.
Right.
And we've had some good games along the way, especially the play-in games for the main draw.
Right.
Had a couple of duds too, a couple of tough ones.
We did.
But it is the nature of the qualifying draw.
It is what it is.
All right, and it is on once again. Let's go. Republic of Korea, Macau in your face. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, in your ear, along with Angelo Zakarakis, the Czar.
You went back to the Z right now.
I said
you're getting
Angelo
tired.
Zakarakis.
Yeah. And Bogdan
fine.
is a witness to that.
You know what? I'm feeling outnumbered here.
It's okay, man.
I'm sorry. Lead 2 is no good. First look at Republic of Korea, right?
Yep.
Women's competition, qualifying draw A. We saw Macau earlier against Iran, and we didn't see very much from them.
Well, 16-5.
16-4. You gave more points than what they got.
I got the official score.
Really? On the website? What you gonna do? Trust the website where there's like 10 people working on that, or trust me?
Well, I'm not gonna comment on that one because you've been kind of a con artist today.
Hey,
twice.
I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. All right, we'll call it 5. The point still remains. We didn't see a whole lot from Macau in their opening game today, but we are seeing something here at the start. They lead it by a little. Oh, nice ball fake. A nice move.
5-cent finish?
Yeah, 5-cent finish. Oh, count it. Hoop and the harm. There's MK Chan.
So there was more than legitimacy with what we said about the hatch of the eggs and all these different things. Macau, early lead after a minute.
Slow your roll there. It's only a 2-point game in the first minute.
I'm just saying, it's 3-1.
Hardly anything matters in a 3x3 game in the first 2 minutes. Hardly. Unless it's a 10-point lead or something crazy.
It's true. And it applies to any sport, I would say.
Yes. Oh, Lee. Ooh, trying to get in her bag. A little hezzy game to start things off. Here's Kim. Kim taking it at Sue. Can't get the layup to go. Scrum for the ball. Back to Lee. Lee navigating through traffic. Kicks it out to Kim. Uh-oh. Look who's here.
Look who's here.
Bogdan is here.
Bogdan is with us. Bogdan Alexei, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot see his face,
We
but
said
he's
we
right
were-
there with us.
We said we were going to the truck, and he came to us.
Yeah, but he's provoking us because he knows we can't get up.
You want
get
the
off
smoke?
street.
You want the smoke? Come on, Bogdan. Uh-huh.
Well, as you can see, guys, there's a great vibe out here. Singapore hosting yet again the Asia Cup, and we feel good about ourselves, and I hope that you enjoy this moment with us. And we got a 5-day competition, so you better be with us throughout the whole competition.
Yep.
It's only going to get better.
Great atmosphere here at OCBC Square. Man, you got to go. Oh, hey, we're on camera. Where's the camera at? We never get this. Hey, and then look at
there you go.
Come on. Hey, oh, there we are. All right, thank you. Some
Appreciate
faces,
the love, guys.
Some faces to go with the voices that you're hearing. 3-2 game. I think Angelo might have had some mustard in his beer. No, it would be ketchup. Certainly not mustard.
Yeah, but your beard is longer than mine.
I know, man. I'm trying a different look this year.
It suits you well, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I got to trim it up a little bit, but we gonna get that together for the main draw. Oh, one man down. She took a bump, though. Long two, no.
Can't give the ball back that easy. Lee, wide open.
Ooh, that looked like it was good from this angle. I thought for sure that was money. But I thought like Little Willie ate some, thought it was chili. I can't finish. I don't know if I can say that one on air. I've been wanting to. I'll tell it to you when we get off.
Agreed. Deal.
Think back to the Republic of Korea men's team jumping out to that huge lead.
No love. The ball playing with her emotions. Just bouncing and bouncing just to get out. Oh, Kyle, you're having trouble with your notes, man.
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
Well, once you make that voice, having to drop down to catch those papers, we know you're struggling.
Oh, here's Bogdan trying to help me here. All right, back. Let's get focused here because we do have a close game, right?
Yep, and Korea needs to respond to Macau's good start. Fourth team foul against Korea.
First 3 minutes, not the best pace in terms of the fouls. But I am more pleased with what we're seeing from Macau offensively. Tough shot right there. Reverse is missed. Macau will come away with it. Chan now operating from the logo. Moving right. Ball fake, up fake. 10-footer, no good. So each team trading misses. Travel call. And now a TV timeout with 6:22 to go. So the name of the game is obviously scoring 21 points before 10 minutes expires. We haven't seen a lot of teams reach the limit today. 21 has been...
it's been scarce.
Yeah, it has been scarce.
Did I say it right?
Well, scarce.
Scarce.
Scarce, you were on the right track.
I'm trying.
I can see.
Well, Sri Lanka and in the men's bracket and the Philippines in the women's bracket made it happen. You got Macau against Maldives in the men's bracket, finishing in 21, and Malaysia against India with the smackdown, 21-9.
Okay. But been a taller task than maybe anticipated.
But we haven't seen that in quite a while. It's been already 5 games without a 21 finish, 21-point finish.
Well, we got 6 more after this one, so there's time to rectify.
There you go.
The scoring droughts that we've seen. Chan steps behind the screen, lets it go. Yeah. and Lee share to Wilson. Lee with the quick trigger. It's a misfire. .554. Left on the game clock in a one-point game, Macau. All right, Coach Sagarakis.
Well, we're still going to have to work on the tee.
Sagarakis.
Oh, you just did.
Sagarakis.
Man,
Yeah.
you earned yourself a cigar.
Angelo.
Oh, there you go. I jinxed you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I jinxed you. So, yes, sir. Tell me. You wanted to ask me a question. You wanted to ask me how pretty that two-point shot was? Then it's real pretty. Tell me.
That was very pretty.
Anything else?
But obviously it's a close game. Neither team's been really able to get any separation. How does each team? Well, that's one way to do it.
Well,
Republic of Korea.
you go with back-to-back daggers, then you get your separation. Easy to say, right?
Back-to-back double dips. As the Republic of Korea have come alive.
Are you a double dipper? That's the question.
I'm going to say no.
Well, it's all about the sauce, man. I double dip in my ketchup. You see? There you go.
If you're sharing the sauce, then you're not supposed to be double dipping.
Well, that's another topic. It depends
right.
who you're sharing with. Lee heating up.
That's true. But I'm going to say no, I'm not a double dip.
So you wouldn't double dip with me. I understand.
No, I ain't double dipping with you.
I still love you. It's okay. 8-4.
8-4 contest.
And Lee being the difference maker right now for Korea.
Yeah, shifty move. Oh, look at a battle for the ball.
You got to be strong when you're on that sideline. The physicality of the game of 3x3 allows the defensive players to give that little nudge, give that little push. And you got to be strong. Because if you're not, when you step out of bounds, don't expect the call.
Kim Ha making the move. Kicks it out to Lee.
Well, it took a while for Korea to pick it up, but they finally found their groove.
Yeah, I think they've missed their last 2 shot attempts, but prior to that, they hit the back-to-back twos.
Back-to-back twos, and then they are also playing better.
But keep an eye on that foul situation because they do have 6 of those.
You're right. You're totally right. But I just think Macau has it in the bag to respond to what's going on right now. They haven't shown it yet.
That one poked away. Out of bounds, I believe, to...
It's going to be Macau's ball.
Okay. And timeout on the floor.
Second TV timeout.
Both teams need a little bit of a rest. Everybody's going to get a little bit of a rest after this contest because we'll have our official opening ceremonies for this 7th edition of the Asia Cup. Again, hosted here in Singapore for the 3rd straight year. They have been incredible hosts. Incredible hosts. In a nice hotel, man. You know, we've been over to Marina Bay. And, oh, man. Great hosts. And put on an excellent competition each and every time. So look ahead to the opening ceremonies after this game is wrapped up.
Next game will be at 6:30. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
6:30.
And we're going to the last third of the games of the qualifying draw. 6 left after this one wraps. We've got 3:51 left in this one. And still at 8-4 as the scoring is slowed down and heated up and Lee draws the foul.
She's shifty, man. She's shifty. She is dangerous from the outside, so they have to respect her shooting ability. But then, as you can see, she gets slow. She can cross it over. She hasn't found yet the finishing touches, but she drew the foul.
Got to the line and missed the free throw. Didn't capitalize on the chance.
But she's aggressive. She's aggressive, and you can bet that she's probably going to make the next one.
Seven left on the shot clock. And get it up in enough time, but again, both teams are struggling to put the round thing in the round thing.
15 foul against Macau. And right now, the inside presence of Kim Duranang. I should probably say Duranang Kim. But making life harder now as the game is getting close to the end. Lee.
Now that'll wake you up.
That's for sure.
I can feel the breeze on that spin move.
Talking about waking up, do you know what Lee means in French?
No.
The bed.
Lee means the bay?
Bed.
Oh, the bed.
The bed. And that's another one.
So Republic of Korea, they keep having these scoring spurts.
Right.
So it's a drought for a time, and then they have a spurt where they score 4 in a row, 3 in a row. And that's why they got this 11-4 advantage here with 2:45 to go. But for the most part of this game,
there you go.
they're having a scoring spree right now. 13-4, Republic of Korea have blown the doors open on this game. Macau is stuck at 4 points. Just as I was praising them at the beginning of the game for how much better they were playing offensively. I know. I'm going to start reserving any opinion until 3 minutes left in every game. I'm not issuing any opinion until 3 minutes are left in every game.
And even then, you're not in a safe place. I tell you this. Even then, you're not safe. Because you could, in that game between Indonesia and Korea, it went back and forth the whole last 2 minutes. So you're still not safe. You wouldn't be as safe as Denzel in Safe House, and you know how unsafe he was. So that lets you know. Spinning around, turning around.
Kim. Oh, wait, an offensive foul. Offensive foul.
Duran and Kim collaborating with Ayona to free her up. She got called, though. Caught by patrol. Giving a little too much on that screen set. Good hands.
Quick thievery. Kim swings it over. That is a deep two.
She called for the ball. She wanted to take that shot. Good ball movement.
Turn the defense to offense. And a foul called on Republic of Korea, I believe.
No, on Macau. On Macau.
Oh, is it Macau?
Right. It's against Chan on the box out. She put a little bit too much.
So the 6th on Macau.
Right.
But this game is well in hand for the Republic of Korea with a 9-point advantage in just 60.
See, Kim is,
man.
Ooh-wee.
I see that crossover was vicious. Look at.
Oh, it was filthy.
Oh my goodness.
Filthy.
Get
Filthy.
her a crutch, a kickstand. She put her on one leg.
She did.
Ay, ay, ay.
And she misses the free throw.
Second. Oh, good. So
Oh no 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 no! Come on! Come on!
well, I didn't get a clear look at that.
Well, remember Singler?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. This is now back-to-back games where we've seen.
Man, my heart is aching, man.
Injuries.
Kyle, my heart is aching. I'm speaking truthfully. It's how can I describe it? It's so unlucky. You know that, Kyle, they do that 50 times a game.
Yeah.
They do that every single day. And it's just that unlucky angle, that weird landing is just so unfortunate.
I can't, in all my seasons on the mic, I don't think I've ever seen, back-to-back games with injuries that are this serious.
You're right.
Injuries that
It's
are
never
very
happened.
similar.
Never happened.
Chasing down loose balls.
I don't even think you have two in the same competition.
Yeah, that's.
You see what I mean? It's like, oh.
Unfortunate, to say the least. You hate to see it. Yeah. Well, obviously we'll have a delay here.
And obviously all our prayers are going to her.
That's Hyona Kim, 26-year-old.
I tell you what, Kyle, sometimes you can just have a knee sprain. It can happen to be just a sprain. It can. But it's most of the time, like statistically speaking, when you see that kind of injury, it ends up being the ACL. It could be a sprain. It could be, and I want to be hopeful that it is only a sprain. And I'm gonna pray for this to only be a sprain. But the way she's feeling right now and the way she's looking, it's
and completely unable to leave the court under her own power. But again, just wishing the best and a speedy recovery. No matter how bad the injury may be, obviously the only thing we can do is speculate on what we think it might be.
Well, we have enough experience, Kyle. That's the problem. It's we have data and we have experience. We've witnessed so much.
Yeah, it's another tough one, back to back. But anyway, we still got unfinished business in the game. In a 10-point contest, Republic of Korea had this one well in hand, but this will be another bittersweet victory. As we saw with India just the game prior to this, Singla went down with a knee injury.
And Lee with a potential 4-point play, you don't see that often.
Oh yeah, this is true. Because 2 free throws will follow the 2-point make. And they're closing in on that 21-point mark with 1:43 to go. But obviously they'll have to do it with just 3 players, and likely to have to play the remainder of this tournament with 3 players, them and India. So
yeah, India and Korea.
(18-5). Final 75 seconds of this 10-minute sprint. 2 is too strong. Loose ball goes to Macau. Su sets in the defense. Feeds it inside. Off-balance shot attempt. Off the glass. So Macau making it look a little bit more respectable, but still a game that was stagnant for them offensively. Never really had a shot outside of the first 2 minutes where they led by 1 point. Yeah, no. 36 seconds left. Shout out DJ Lass on the ones and twos. Noah Lazarus on the mic. All of our teams that have come to compete here at this 7th edition of the Asia Cup. Obviously, several more still to play. But we see all the blood, sweat, and tears that go into this competition. You know, players not only representing the country on their chest, but the name on their back as well, their last name. And sometimes it's victory, sometimes it's loss. Sometimes, unfortunately, there's injury as well. We've seen it all here through a day and a half of the qualifying draw. But when the sun sets on today's competition, the main draw will be locked and loaded, ready to go, which will begin tomorrow. 18-9, meantime. .20 to go. Lee lets it fly out of bounds. 10 seconds remaining. NG, not that time on the shorty. Stolen away. See if Republic of Korea can get a shot up before the horn. They do not. And that is that, ladies and gents, an 18-9 final. The Republic of Korea over Macau in a bittersweet victory. The Republic of Korea have very likely lost Hyuna Kim to a knee injury. But that will officially send us into a break. I'll give you the highlights from this one. And as I mentioned earlier, we got the opening ceremony, the official welcoming ceremony to all of our countries and all of our teams that are here competing at this this year's edition of the Asia Cup. So that'll be something for you to enjoy, because we'll have some time for it. But we got an hour and a half break. Angelo?
We got an hour and 20.
I thought I lost you there for a second.
Yeah, honestly, my thoughts are like very preoccupied by those two ladies that I'm incapable of being insensitive to that. Yeah. As a coach, as an ex-player, as a lover of the game, it's just, I'm in pain for them. So my heart is aching, and all my prayers go their way, because I know the battle they're about to go through.
All right, with that, we will step aside, get ready for the opening ceremony as the 43 teams here in Singapore and the countries they represent will be honored, and we're honored to be here as well. Thank you. Appreciate you, Singapore. We got 6 games left on the day. We'll rejoin you at 6:30 local time to wrap up our qualifying draw action with the final 6 contests of the day. For the Czar, I'm the voice saying peace out for the moment, not for the day. We'll see you at 6:30. Stick around.